Yo, what's up, guys? T-Bro Scotch and Things. Another shaky hand cam. Rick, the mount went from the basement.
In 1 mile, turn left onto US 73.
Shut up. Directions. The mount went from the basement to by the garage to the truck. I made it, and then last minute decision to leave today. So I thought, shit. So I hurry up, put this on my truck, the dashboard. I mean, it's dirty. You live on gravel roads in this thing, so there's dust everywhere. Kind of brushed it off my hand. It wouldn't stick. I'm like, I read the directions or the little piece of paper that was on the sticky thing, and I was like use an alcohol swab. I'm like, I got hand sanitizer, so I doused my dashboard in the thing with, and then said leave it for 15 minutes, and I came back and it was on the ground. Now there's rocks stuck to it. So I'll figure it out when I get home. So, shaky hand cam. Work update. We got 4 bins done. Well, 4 and 99% of the 3 and 99% of the 4th one. We got 1. We're going home because the weather is gonna be blowing 40 miles an hour the next 2 days. It already started. So I was just like, all right, guys, let's go home. We ran out of oxygen for cutting floor pieces, and I'm like, oh man, it's a half hour into town, it's a half hour back. I said, just load the tanks in my truck, I'll swap them out when I get home, and we'll deal with it. We're gonna come back Saturday. What is day? Thursday. So if you guys want knives, hit me up, because I will be home. My guys got too close to me, and my phone switched over to my other truck for some reason. Does it all the time. So what's new this week? Yeah, if you want something, hit me up. That Black XL Strider, I'm gonna sell that, $3 grand. You know the other list. This time I'm gonna post stuff on Facebook because I'll have 2 days to ship. So if there's something you want, you better hit me up. What's new? So for the last 10 days, I've had the 2-door Pelagos LHD on wrist at work. Fuck it, why not, right? I like it. The titanium is nice. It's a duller color. It's not as shiny and flashy as my Seamaster, so I'm really digging that watch. And fuck it, why not? We're at work. At least for the time being. Put a good scratch in it. Oh man. So what have we done this trip on work? You guys like to hear these things. We came down. We were going to be gone. We were supposed to be gone for 12 days. We're leaving 2 days early because of weather, which really sucks that we have to go drive 3 hours home and 3 hours back just for literally this next bin so small it's going to take us 2 days to do. So saw my first combine fire. I posted that picture on Instagram if you guys want to look. It was in the next farm over, and you could see the smoke, and then you saw the flame getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the dealer just happened to kind of roll by, and we were talking, and he's like, I hope that's not combine. I'm like, oh shit. I've seen the burned out carcasses of them in the fields before. It happens, right? But he had a pair of binoculars, so I got to look at that and see that thing go up in a ball of flames before the fire department got there. Yeah, my wife's like, how's that happen? I'm like, man, it's been so dry, and the corn is super dry, and all those moving parts in there, who knows? I mean, it could have been the combine's fault. It could have been a corn shuck getting somewhere where it wasn't supposed to. I don't know. Shit happens, and it sucks. Oh man, speaking of dry, man, it's just hazy. We haven't had any rain, any precipitation. And man, all the farmers are out combining now, and it is brutal how just dusty and dirty and nasty it is. And my head is just like, F you, Steve, we are done. So, what else? Yeah, I want to cut that work-wise. So like I said, we put up, my wife, I can't remember what the hell she asked me one day, but I said, it's like the movie Groundhog Day. It's like every 2 or 3 days, it's build a roof, shoot the bin up, put the floor in, load all the equipment up, move to the next job. That's how it always is for us, but usually, you're there for, 5 days, 10 days, whatever. Every 2 or 3 days moving is just like, And then yesterday, I was talking to Shane earlier today, and yesterday we got winded out at noon. And like when I first started doing this like 10 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna bring my golf clubs on the road. I'm gonna do this. You know, if I want to go see a movie, if you get time off. No. You get time off, and like you go back to the hotel and you sleep. I took a 3-hour nap yesterday, so it was hard to go to sleep last night. But yeah, working sun up to sundown. Yeah, you get an afternoon, which sucks because you should be working, and you just kind of sleep. There's nothing to do in these small towns. Some of them have golf courses. I could, but it's not even. I don't know. And then you get bored out of your mind, like sitting in a hotel room all day. So we could sit in the hotel room all day for 2 days and wait until Saturday, but it's like, no, we're gonna go home 3 hours. And I think, you know, cost of the hotels over $400 a day, and then cost of 2 meals because we're not on site because we're too far away to go to the site to cook. It's not worth driving 30 minutes to eat. I mean, just, you know, you're looking at $600-700 a day for 2 days just to sit in a hotel room. Nope. So heading home. Got to go back to the hotel because this was unplanned. We were going to be here until at least tomorrow morning. We were going to move equipment over and see what the wind was doing. But the wind came up this afternoon after we got the bin up, and it's just going to get worse. So, yeah, there's that. Miller Brother T1. Like, so when I was home last, we were out on Sunday for family pictures and all this bullshit and going out to dinner, and didn't get home late. So by the time I got home, I'd pack all my shit up, and then usually I bring some knives just to kind of mess around with in the hotel at night with. But I just brought the Miller T1 this time, and the Cold Steel, and that's what I've been carrying. I've had this thing a month now, carried it a month. Really though, like, so my first week I had it was when we were at home, so I carried it at work, but then at night I'd come home, you know, after dark, shower, and just slip something else in my pocket. Honestly, it's been this at work, and then the heater, MOW, and the Archon is what I've been carrying when I have a chance. That heater, I'll talk in another video about that. That's kind of why I'm selling half my collection, guys. But I'll talk about that later. This thing's great. I did a comparison video. I made that video 10, 11 days ago or whatever, 12 days ago. But since then, so like, I don't know what, it's not DLC and it's not PVD. I don't know what this coating is on the blade. It's that black chalky, what is that called? Like they put on like an AR. I can't think of that coating right now. But yesterday I was cutting, or 2 days, whatever, I was cutting some banding, and it was tight up against metal on the bottom, and I thought for sure like the back would scratch. It didn't. It left a mark that I think I rubbed through the coating where it was rubbing against the banding. But yeah, freaking love this knife, man. It is epic. Like I said, it's broken in, I think, as much as it's gonna get. I don't know, the lock bar, I'm not gonna send, because I'm a sissy. I just don't know why I can't get that lock bar pushed over where I could on Dave's. But otherwise, loving it at work. I pulled it out my pocket and my guys have seen it because I flick it play with it in the bin while I'm jacking, and they're like, I pulled it out to cut something and put it back, and they're like, the knife, let's see the knife. And they were like, oh, that's huge. So that was kind of funny. What else? Yeah, it's just this string of bins, man. It's just these tiny little ones that, like I explained it last time, it's money-wise, we get through these so fast. It would be like we were doing a bigger one, but you're on site longer, so you're not moving equipment. It's not like, you know, you're not incurring that cost of fuel, diesel to move stuff. Hey, Copper. DOT, man, that's another thing right now. This time of year, they're out in droves nabbing farmers, and anybody. What world are we, like, I thought they had to have, if someone knows more about DOT, maybe Billy will chime in. How can they pull you over for nothing, right? They pull you over only to look for fines, right? If you've done nothing wrong, how can you get pulled over? I don't know. You know, they're gonna wait, whatever. Anyway, what else? Like I said, if you want something, hit me up. I'll have Thursday to Friday to ship. But I'm about ready to pull into the hotel, so we're gonna call it real quick. There was some more shit, but I can't even think right now. I'm just fried. Day 4, I was ready to come home. I mean, fuck. Since August, since the middle of July. We've been living out of hotels since the middle of July, except for, God, those oxygen tanks, I gotta strap them down. Except for 1 week when we were home building our last Brock bin. So that's what I got for you guys. I'm gonna run in and get my shit and get the hell out of here. Talk to you later. Bye.